Hey, what's up guys? Clint Spaghetti's here, and we are finally jumping into some Destiny. I'm very excited about this. I got my PS4, the all-white Glacier version, and I have yet to really get my system in sync in regards to recording. So we're trying to record this with the share feature from the PlayStation, so cross the fingers that it looks good, sounds good, and everything is solid. So we're going to jump right into this, and we're going to start from scratch as if this is your brand new. As you can see, I already have two characters created. I have my Warlock at a level 11, and I have my Titan at level 10. So we're going to go ahead and create a third character, and this is the screen that when you get in. You have three classes to choose from. You have your Titan. This is the kind of army mech-looking one. They are the toughest. They have the most defense. They recharge health the slowest, and they themselves are the slowest as far as agility is concerned. Their power, or their first subclass, is the Striker, and that is arc light, and it's basically brute strength and electricity. We'll get into the subclasses later. The next group is the Hunter. This one is the most nimble. It's the quickest. I think it's a kind of a blend between 50-50 defense, offense kind of thing. It's definitely the quickest, and their first subclass is the Gunslinger. This is a flaming pistol known as the Golden Gun that shoots a solar light. And again, we'll get more into the rest of that later. And finally, the last one is your Warlock. This is the quickest to regenerate health. It's the most powerful as far as offense. It's Void Walker. These grenades and explosive bolts of light are crazy, but like I said, it has the weakest defense, right? So it's that glass cannon category that you hear about a lot of times. So for the sake of this video, and the fact that I don't have one yet, we're going to create a Hunter. After you create your Hunter, you're going to create, you pick your race and pick your appearance, right? So there's three different races. You have humans, you have the Awoken, and you have the XO, which is more like a robotic alien. I prefer the XOs, even though the Awoken have some pretty cool features. We're going to go with the XO. From there, you get to pick your face, right? There's a bunch of different options as far as the face is concerned, depending on the look that you want to go with. There's some Terminator-looking ones, and I don't know, let's go something. I probably won't ever play this character. And really, just to point out as well, this doesn't mean as much because in the game, you're always going to be wearing a helmet. The only time you ever see your face like this is when you're in the tower, in the non-offensive social area. That's when you're going to see this face. That's really it. The rest of the game, you're always wearing a helmet. So don't spend a whole lot of time. Like I spent a lot of time building my character the first time I did this, and then realized it's kind of pointless because you never really get to see it. So we'll just go with this one. Okay, and then we get to pick the color. Let's go with green. Green and orange. I like that. So then next is the head feature. And that's kind of like that mohawking looking thing on the top. You have a couple different fins and options. I'm sure if this was one of the human or Awoken, this is probably like hair or like tattoos or something like that. Let's go with, let's go with the mohawk. The mohawk was cool, but let's change it to the green. There we go. All right. And then the last thing is these markings. Again, I guess these would be the equivalent of like a tattoo maybe. That's kind of cool. It's all green with the purple splash. Ooh, yeah, like war paint. And there you go. That's real short and sweet. Like I said, you don't need to spend a whole lot of time in here because you're not going to see his face that much, only in the social area, which really, unless you're with a party of friends, you're not going to spend a lot of time there. So you hit finish, and you're going to jump into the first little cutscenes. And so basically what this is, I'm going to cut past it. I'll give you the cliff notes. We land on Mars. Finally, we get to Mars, and once we're exploring Mars, we see this giant sphere, and it's called the Traveler. And the Traveler gives us powers and technology and advances us and protects us. But with the Traveler comes darkness.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
It worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you, well, you've been dead a long time. So you're gonna see a lot of things you won't understand. This is Fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
We won't
All
survive
right.
long out in the open
So,
like this. Let's get inside the
As I
walls.
was saying, once you get done with the cutscene, you are back to. You basically just got awoken. I guess I hate to use that term, but you were dead. It doesn't tell you how. It doesn't tell you why. It just says that you were dead a long time, and somehow this ghost revived you. So it starts off in this level, and the ghost is going to teach you how to play, basically, right? So it tells you
Okay, I need to find you a weapon before the Fallen find us.
L3 is to run, right? It gives you that triangle on the screen that kind of walks you through where to go.
They're right above us.
Your touchpad is your, if you ever need to know what to do, where to go, what your objective is, you just kind of hit the touchpad, and it'll give you, right? So we're trying to find a weapon.
Thrive in the dark. We won't. We need more light.
I'll see what I can do.
It's also how you kind of leave the game if you need to.
Another one of these hardened military
Oh, I see him. You see him over there? They're hiding.
Working against me. They're coming for us.
Here, I found
There's a rifle.
Grab it.
Alright, so now we have our first gun.
I hope you know how to use
Auto
that
cannon.
thing.
Alright, so controls are a little different than like Call of Duty.
Eyes forward. Watch your
Usually, R1, L1, those are your primary weapons. Oh, snap. Oh. Good thing you're only level 1. But in this game, it's R2 and L2, which kind of threw me off at first, because usually those are your grenades and stuff like that, and I never use them. Oh, snap. So melee, to use your punch or your knife, depending on your class, is R1. L1 is your grenade, which we'll unlock here shortly. Headshots do more damage, so if you have the opportunity, you always want to aim for the head. Square is still to reload. X is to jump. Circle is to crouch. Your standard first-person shooter. And that's pretty sick with the knife. The other two,
There's more ahead.
the Titan does
Keep
a
it up.
punch. Wicked, strong punch. His melee is the strongest.
A loot cache.
This is a loot cache.
Let's see what's inside.
Loot cache just gives me the goodies. I found a sniper rifle and 50 credits. I forget what they're called. Glimmer.
Trip mines. Don't touch
Don't
them.
touch them. Triangle switch is your gun, and that is your special weapon. You always have a special weapon. Oh, look at that! You just dropped some ammo. Ooh. This is actually the first time I've had a sniper rifle. All the other classes came up with shotguns were your first weapons. Oh! I survived the trip mine. Oh, I didn't survive him. That trip mine jacked me up for sure. That's the first time I've hit one of those. All right, so we'll go back out to this sniper rifle here. Kind of leads you where you picks up where you left off. Bye. Green ammo is your special ammo. White ammo is your primary ammo, and purple ammo is heavy ammo. Once you get a heavy weapon, that's like your machine guns, your big machine guns, and your rocket launchers. Oh snap! That knife's pretty gnarly. Oh, there's more. Oh no! This hunter does not have a the hunter is not as strong as the Titan, and it doesn't recharge your health as fast as the Warlock. So I'm seeing this now. You gotta move more. You gotta move around more. Stay alive, Guardian.
The Fallen have a tighter hold on this place than I thought. Just a little bit further.
So yeah, when you're doing PvE, the Ghost walks you through the missions, right? Tells you where to go. Each location has
This was an old Cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly out of here.
Oh, look at that.
Incoming!
Oh,
Fallen
yeah.
ships! This close to the surface! Move!
Move, soldier. So that's where I need to go, and they're gonna drop ships. So again, for the sake of oh, hello. Oh, this one-hit wonder's pretty good. Oh, I don't have a double jump yet. Ah. Woo! I forget that I'm only level 1. Where you at? Where you at? I'm liking the sniper rifle, actually. I'm not usually a big on sniping, but obviously it's computer generated, or PvE, so they're pretty easy. Headshot. Headshot! Shotspot. Playing this game, I totally, like, reminds me of Tribes. Like the big giant worlds and yeah. Level up. All right. So
Picking up signs of an old jump ship.
once you do your first level up, you hit
Get out of
options. And this is your character, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I look like right now, right? I've got really barely any gear. Got a mask on, so you don't even see the character's face that you created. Here's where your powers are: your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, and like I said, once you get heavies, and then here's all your defensive stuff. So all these slots, you'll eventually get additional equipment, and with the equipment, it levels up your defense, your offense, and that sort of thing. So we got an upgrade that's signified by the green dot that's flashing, right? Hit the upgrade button. And here are all your special abilities, right? So the first thing we unlock is the Incinerator grenade, right? That binds to L1, as I said. So give me just a second here, and I will show you what this bad boy does. Each class uses a different kind of light, right? So there's solar, there's arc, and there's void. And then each subclass changes that. So here we go, ready? Boom! And they catch on fire, look at that. Damage over time. Right out of the gate, it does damage over time. I don't think any other special does damage over time right out of the gate. Usually they have to level it up to the second or third version of it. And then it will. Snap. Now see, there was a glowing cube there. I apologize, I walked over it too soon. But that glowing cube is actually a fallen gun or piece of armor. And you pick those up. So as you're playing the game, you actually can find weapons and armor. And that's how you don't have to buy them all, you can find them. And eventually that's what you're going to do. To get the legendary stuff, the stuff that's really hard to find, you will just grind it in like the Cosmodrome here doing patrols. And that's how you're going to find like the really rare stuff, because it'll get dropped by like events and stuff. So one of the things to keep in mind with this game is people are saying how, in one weekend...
Right. Let me see if I can get us out of here.
In one weekend, they already beat it and got to level 20, and they're like, "This sucks. This isn't. It's boring. Blah blah blah." This game has got 10 years of updates committed to that. 10 years of updates. There was already a couple updates this past weekend, with raids and special Crucible, which is the competitive multiplayer missions and stuff.
I can make it work.
So, even though you may have beaten the first story mission, there's lots more content to come. Weekly content. So don't get discouraged if you play this in one weekend and you already beat the game, technically. You didn't beat the game. You just beat the first, chapter? I guess we'll call it chapter. You just beat the first chapter. I've already pre-ordered the first 2 expansions. The first one comes out in December, the second one comes out in like February, March.
It just might get us to the city. Now, about that transmat. Bringing you in.
That's probably the most epic scene right there so far. Bringing you in, like as the camera comes around, like you get teleported in. Got a little chill.
Come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
cutscene to another hunter. Pretty cool, huh? Well, there you go, guys. That is the first little introduction mission to Destiny. I hope you liked it. Lots more to come with this because I am so addicted to this game. I'm so loving this game. Much more gameplay to come. I even scratched the surface. You max out at level 20, but then you can get legendary gear to boost you up to like level 26. Right now the maximum is level 26, but with each expansion you'll be able to upgrade your character further into that. They said someone predicts that 100 is going to be the maximum at some point, but with 10 years of updates I imagine it might be higher than that. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you play Destiny, let me know in the comments down below what class you chose, what's your favorite guns, your favorite weapons, and any tips and tricks you think I should know. And we'll see you guys next time. Game on.